In previous lecture, we discussed about the definition of necrosis and causes of necrosis. In necrosis is one of the retrogressive changes, and necrosis is rapid pathological death of the cell in the midst of living or tissue. The necrosis is the retrogressive change, and in necrosis the nuclear and cytoplasmic changes are seen. Nuclear changes means the nucleus is affected, and cytoplasmic changes are also seen. In retrogressive changes, in a degeneration, only cytoplasmic changes are seen and the nucleus remain unaffected in early cases. But in necrosis, the nuclear changes are seen. But what is nuclear changes? Nuclear changes are also known as a light microscopic changes. So we are going to discuss nuclear and cytoplasmic changes in necrosis. Light microscopic changes. In normal cell, the nucleus is remain unaffected. But if the any cause due to the produced necrosis, the cell shows the conditions like pycnosis, karyoresis and karyolysis. Lysis means breakdown, means the whole nuclear material are disruptures. Then we are going to discuss one by one what is a pycnosis and what the nuclear changes in which we are seeing. First is pycnosis. In pycnosis, nuclear membrane are ruptured and nuclear sap oozes out and nuclear lost, exposing chromatin material. In pycnosis, what is the important things? The membrane of nucleus is ruptured, and due to the rupturation, the nuclear sap is oozes out from this nucleus. Then nuclear loosed, exposing chromatin material, means in cytoplasm the nuclear membranes are exposed to the cytoplasm, and because of it exposed chromatin material take more stain. When it is stained with hematoxylin, nuclear material appears as a dry drop of ink, means it look like a dry drop of ink. It is mean the nucleus is get rupture and the nuclear sap is oozes out. It is a condition is a pycnosis, and it is a first nuclear change in necrosis. Then second change is a karyoresis. Karyoresis is a second nuclear change in which lytic enzyme acts upon open chromatin material. In pycnosis, the chromatin material get open into the cytoplasm, but because of this open chromatin material, the lytic enzyme act upon it and they lysis these all converted into the small fragments. The chromatin material converted into the small fragment because of this lytic enzyme. Lytic enzymes acts as a lysis. Lysis means the breakdown. Then because of that, the shape and size of nucleus are also changed, and the intensity of staining is reduced, because in pycnosis chromatin material is only exposed, but into karyoresis the breakdown of the chromatin material are seen, and because of this the intensity of staining is reduced, means many dots, small dots are seen here, because the chromatin material get lysis or get converted into small fragments, means in all cytoplasm the small dotted blue colorations are seen due to the hematoxylin stain, and because of it the stage is karyoresis, and hence such nucleus appears as a light blue color. In karyoresis the light blue dots are seen, and in pycnosis only dark blue drop are seen. Last light microscopic change or last nuclear change is a karyolysis, means total breakdowns are seen. It is the last change of nucleus in which chromatin material is completely dissolved and liquefied at the site of nucleus, and faint blue color is seen due to the high concentration of dissolved chromatin, in which the chromatin is totally dissolved into the cytoplasm, and because of this The faint blue color is seen due to the high concentration of dissolved chromatin. The chromatin is dissolved in a high concentration. This is the nuclear change, or it is also known as a light microscopic changes. Another change is the electron microscopic change. In electron microscopic changes, the degenerative phase. First is means under electron microscope, exact nature of death of cell is studied under the electron microscope. Electron microscope detect the exact nature of death of cell, and it is divided into 4 stages. First is a first one is a degenerative phase, second one is a death agony, third one is a death of cell, and fourth one is a after death phase. The first one is a degenerative phase. In this phase of death cells, the changes are similar to degeneration, and as the most of large structural changes in seen in it is a irreversible. It is the most of the changes are microscopic and not involving a large structural change. Means in degenerative phase, the most of the changes are microscopic and not involving the large structural changes, and the changes is reversible. The changes is reversible if is treated at a time, and if it is not treated at time, the changes is irreversible. So treatment at the time or treatment in time is most important in case of necrosis. The second electron microscopic death agony. Death agony, it is the second phase of death of cells, changes after degeneration up to actual death of cells. In this phase, changes are called as a death agony, and during which cell produces abnormal bubbles by its outer surface, and they appear as a pseudopodia, and no number of such process give star-shaped appearance of the cells. Then cellular transport is collapsed due to these air bubbles and due to loss of energy synthesizing machinery. Hence the large amount of water inside the cells, and the cells getting swelled, and sometime it may be burst. It all due to the abnormal bubbles by outer surface appear, it's a pseudopodia, and they give as the many number of shapes like star shape, and because of these all normal mechanism is collapse, and the cells will swell and maybe it burst because of these abnormal conditions of the, like a air bubble is an abnormal condition, and it is also known as a death agony. Then third change of electron microscope or third phase of electron microscopic study is death of cell. In this phase, death of cell is actually judged by using neutral dye. Neutral dye like toluidine blue. Neutral dye passively enter in the cells and confirm the cell death. This is the important phase into the electron microscopic changes. The death of cell is detected with the help of dyes. Dyes like toluidine blue, it is mostly used to study the nuclear changes. Then last stage of electron microscopic changes or electron microscopic phase is the after death phase. In this phase, changes taking place after the death of the cells are studied under electron microscope, and these changes can easily observed even the under light microscope. These changes like the pycnosis, karyolysis, then the karyoresis, these changes are also seen into the electron microscopy. But before the light microscopy, prefer the electron microscopy because they detect the actual phase of the cell death. This is the microscopic changes, or these are the nuclear changes. Then some cytoplasmic changes are also seen during the necrosis. In necrosis, early in cell necrosis, the cytoplasm becomes homogeneous pink H and E stained section. Increase the eosinophil may reflect the loss of RNA, which is responsible for cytoplasmic basophilia, and degradation of cytoplasmic proteins eventually gives the necrotic cell plate, and rupture all cells. Loss of cell integrity is the most obvious evidence of the cell death. In the cytoplasmic changes, the most important thing is the loss of cell integrity. It is the most obvious evidence of the cell death, in which the increased eosinophilia and it may reflect a loss of RNA, which is responsible for the cytoplasmic basophilia. These all are the cytoplasmic changes. And to detect the necrosis, the scientist or the pathologist studied the nuclear changes and cytoplasmic changes, because the cytoplasmic changes and nuclear changes indicate the if process is reversible or many changes which are reversible or irreversible. With the help of this study, they give a treatment and they have a diagnose, they get diagnosed the all diseases, so all the pathological conditions. So study of microscopic changes, nuclear changes, cytoplasmic changes is important in these cases. So necrosis give these changes, and these are the phases. First phase, second phase, means for example the pycnosis. In pycnosis only nuclear membrane is ruptured or sap is oozes out, and in karyoresis the fragmentations of chromatin material are seen, and in karyolysis total breakdown of the nuclear material are seen. These are the sequence wise changes seen in the necrosis. These are the nuclear changes and cytoplasmic changes of the necrosis. So today I stop here. Thank you.